Viewers, it is D-Day for Mumbai as we speak. Verdict day for Amchi Mumbai 2026's first Maha-election test. Counting, in fact, begins at 10 a.m. But for now, this is what we are looking at. It is D-Day for Mumbai. It is a 74,000 crore rupee richest civic body of India that we are speaking of. And Mumbai has decided their fate. Which way do they want to swing? Well, the exit polls really have to say that it is a saffron surge, it's a saffron sweep that we'll be seeing in Mumbai. But will that indeed be the reality? That's something we'll get to understand only a few hours from now. But yes, for now, whether the Thackeray sentiment has also played a role, that also remains to be a very big question at this given point of time. Our reporters are out there on the ground in Mumbai, tracking every update from there. Vidya joining me on the broadcast at this given point of time. Vidya, it is 8 o'clock. 2 hours from now, we will be seeing counting beginning. What are you learning on your part? Just bring us a pulse of the ground.
Well, right now I'm at this counting center at Wilson College, where you can see preparations that are still underway for the last minute preparations that are going on for setting up of this entire center. But of course, similar such centers are there across the state of Maharashtra, wherein counting will be happening. Of course, the final numbers, what's really characteristic of this entire thing is that after the 2024 assembly elections, the state election commission had decided not to give out final figures of the approximate figures of voting done, and we are still waiting for the consolidated figure of the state election commission to give out the entire how many number of people had really voted. The voting percentage is still not out. However, given these circumstances, when we look at the entire the exit polls that have come out, they very clearly show that there is a majority in most of the corporations of the Mahayuti. And if that indeed is the case, then probably the counting should get over pretty soon, and then we'll see celebrations across BJP. But in Mumbai, if the exit polls are really to be counted for, it is a huge jump of BJP. If you remember in 2012, when the BJP was at its nascent stage, it was, as everyone calls it, the younger brother of the Shiv Sena. But immediately in 2017, when the elections were held, it had seen a huge jump from being the younger sibling to actually, being on par, on shoulder to shoulder with the Shiv Sena. And it's certainly, if this, exit polls are true, then certainly it has gained in leaps and bounds in this particular election, especially.
Right, my colleague Vidya reporting from Wilson College. Viewers, now, today is D-Day, when we know on who will govern Mumbai for the next 5 years. A lot of you will have a plausible question today. And that question is, why is everybody so interested? Why are we and, media across the country obsessed with the BMC elections? Why is so much coverage on a municipal elections? Municipal elections happen all the time across all the states. To be very frank, municipal elections as we speak, even in the length and breadth of Maharashtra, we will know the results of 29 municipalities. But there is a strange amount of fixation when it comes to the BMC, because there is reason, viewers. And one of the biggest reasons is on how rich the BMC actually is, with the budget which surpasses many state budgets in the country. So number one, with just the economics of it. And number two, while there is Maharashtra, there is Mumbai. And who governs Mumbai will be decided today for the next 5 years. And in midst of that, this is also a prestige battle. The BJP will want to go all in. It's happening after 8 years. The last time BMC election happened was in 2017. And that was a united Shiv Sena who had won the BMC at that point of time. And 5 years after the term ended, Mumbai till now has been governed by administrators. And now it will finally have a municipality where the people of Mumbai can actually come out and ask tough questions to their corporators. But sadly so, has Mumbai voted? Well, not quite, because even though the total voting percentage still is not out, yesterday we had, like Vidya suggested, between 46 to 50% is what the Election Commission will have us believe Mumbai's voted, which was terrible for Mumbai. The last time around, it was the highest in 2017, where voting percentage touched 55. Will it get close to 55? Many would say, well, traditional psephology would suggest that if it is about 55, it would be advantage the NDA, the Mahayuti. And if it is anything lesser than 48, then it could very well be advantage the UBT Shiv Sena and MNS, because mind you, the Aghadi now is divided. The Congress is going it alone, the NCP going it alone. So lots of reasons why it makes it so special where the BMC elections is concerned. I told you 29 municipalities today are going into vote alongside BMC where Maharashtra is concerned. But there is a fair amount of interest on the BMC. Lots of chatter, especially at the back of exit polls yesterday. The exit polls have directionally, all of them. You know, one can contest, some have given more, less, but directionally, all exit polls have put the Mahayuti in the saddle of the mayor where BMC is concerned. And if that actually happens, exit polls have known to have gone wrong in the past, but if exit polls are anything to go by, then we can clearly admit, if at all the numbers hold of the exit polls, that this is a tectonic shift where it comes down to the politics of how Mumbai has been governed. It has been the preserve of the Thackerays, and that would be a huge question mark on where Brand Thackeray stands at this point. In midst of all of this, the BJP is in the hunt, viewers. The last time around in the BMC election, it was 82 and 83. 83 was a united Shiv Sena. So the chessboard looked very, very different. Political chessboard looked very, very different at that point of time. And 83 was the Shiv Sena united, and 82, just one shot, was the BJP. The BJP would be wanting this time to be the single largest party where the BMC is concerned. Once again, if exit polls are to go by, that seems very much possible. The other part, you've had many say it wasn't strategy, it was pure survival, the Thackeray brothers coming in together. Where does Brand Thackeray stand? Is it relevant anymore today in the landscape of Mumbai, which has changed dramatically, where population, demography, the basic essence of what many say this is the new Mumbai is concerned? That question will also be answered today, and that question will lie in the 85 direct fights that MNS and the UBT Shiv Sena have with Eknath Shinde. So lots going on. So you understand why this election is so important, and we are going to get you the results fast and quick right here on India Today.